So we stumbled upon Lewis and Clark Historical National Park. I didn't know there was a Lewis and Clark National Park, so this was kind of a surprise. We were headed to Astoria and saw the sign, and they closed in 45 minutes, so we stopped in, got our postcards and our token, got our passport book stamped, and we're kind of checking out the grounds. It's not a huge one, it doesn't seem. There's quite a few trails, but of course Lewis and Clark Trail goes like all the way over to, I don't know what, Mississippi or something.
Something like that.
But anyway, we're checking this out and got a bonus park in there. So you can walk into it. Oh, what am I doing? Oh. What's the name of this fort? Clatsop? Clatsop. Fort Clatsop. One of the things that I wanted to do while we were in Northern Oregon was stop by Astoria, the place where the Goonies was filmed. Haystack Rock is featured in the movie when the kids are using the balloon to locate One-Eyed Willie's ship.
Guys, I think I have a match. I'm sure of it. The lighthouse, the rock, and the restaurant all fit the doubloon.
Shelley was almost attacked by a sneaker wave while trying to get a picture of Haystack Rock. The roads in Astoria were very reminiscent of San Francisco. There are several Goonies sites to check out, but we missed the open hours for the jail museum, and the owners of the Goonies house aren't welcoming to uninvited guests. So we just saw some sights. The Astoria column is kind of neat, but I think the biggest attraction there was to throw a plane off of it. At $15 per plane, we decided to pass.
Super good. All right, 6-story go. Oh no! Oh, it hit! Nice.
We're headed south of Tillamook to go find some tide pools, and I think that's it.
We want to see more of the coastline and the ocean and probably get our feet wet.
Just about to the spot that I think we need to be. I think the tide pool's right over here somewhere, so we're gonna check those out. It's not low tide yet, extremely low or whatever, so there's still some opportunity to see some more sea life and whatnot. I know this is really silly of me, but I find it fascinating that all of this is ocean floor. You can see how the waves were over it and everything, and just a few hours ago it was all underwater. I mean, to someone that's used to the tide cycles and all that, this isn't a huge deal, but we don't have this kind of thing in Oklahoma, so that's kind of cool. I don't know, nature. Oh, look, a starfish.
I know, I see it. Holy moly.
That's just cool. And those are sea urchins. Those round things like donuts.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, there's something living in there. I saw some sand shoot out underneath that rock. I don't know what it was. Well, it's kind of a dumb thing to say. There's a lot of stuff living in there. It's tide pool.
Look at all the mussels all over this rock.
Yeah. All the, I guess just mussels. Barnacles. Is that what they call barnacles? Oh, there's more starfish. You see them?
Oh, yeah.
They're all rough. They're all really hard like the rocks. You see how these sea urchins here, how they're folded over? They're kind of sucked up into themselves. Can you tell that, babe? And then these down here are opened up. That's how they look underwater, obviously, because they're underwater. Oh, there's a little tiny fish down there. So, and that's what'll sting you, is those little follicle things.
Okay.
Look further back in there.
Oh. Wowzers. This is so cool. Stranger Things.
It is kind of like Stranger Things.
Look, all these are purple in the middle.
Yeah, and those are all, it looks like formations of the rock, but if you touch them,
They're squishy. Oh.
and they suck in.
This is the most amazing thing I think I've ever seen. Like in the wild.
So this is a really cool pile of rocks, is what it looks like, and as tempting as it is, you know, I was going to come over here and climb up there, and then Shelly says, well, you can't do that, it's a protected area. So I stayed off the rocks, and then I got to looking harder at the rocks, and this entire rock is it's covered in sea urchins. So this is life. This is not a rock. I mean, it's a rock underneath, but all these they're alive. So if you were to walk on it, you would kill it. But there's so much. I mean, the starfish, all the mussels, barnacles, tubes. I kind of leave a person speechless. A friend suggested we just had to stop by the sea lion cave. The admission is $12 per person and is usually a neat experience. However, it's birthing season, so all of the sea lions are outside with their calves. Well, all but one.